we go. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Christ is King. Welcome to episode 209. Your favorite D list actor coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona, where it's back to being hot, hot, hot. As a matter of fact, it's supposed to hit 114 and 115 respectively next week, Wednesday and Thursday. Black Cat in the house, Dad in the house as well. We got two watching live. We got Light Shannon, boom, coming in from Maryland. We've got everybody just popping in. This is great. 3 on the chat. Welcome. Yeah, it's getting back to being warm again. Today is 109. I believe it's gonna be like between 109, like I said, all the way to 115. It looks like the next 10 days, nice and hot, which means there's no running. New. But I did get all my workouts in this week. Mom in the house. My workout today was a little late, but man, I still got it in. But I was just like, that was kicking my booty. It was 109 and it was just hot. Oh, I hope everything went well for the family, and I hope everybody's doing okay with their healing. And nothing but love from my family to yours, Shannon. I think we've been friends since summer of 6th grade. I think it was. Nothing but love for you, girl. You know that, you and your family. For my family. Dad's right there. Mom's right there. You know them. You met them when you were a kid. I think everybody made it to my party where I pretty much just played every Michael Jackson album. It was dope. 7 watching live. We got 3 likes. Make that 8 watching live. Probably one of the best parties I ever threw as a kid. I think that what year was that? I don't know. Maybe it was 8th grade. I don't know, but everybody showed up. It was pretty dope. I had at least 25 people come to my house for that party. It was epic. As I was saying, all the workouts were great. It was really hot today. I actually cut my workout in half. Diet is like crazy on point right now, and I would love to flex the abs, but no posting of the abs on the internets. No. So the reason why my workout was late today was I had to go in and get the basically, my doctor's telling me all the test results of everything they did for my pancreas and my gallbladder. Got the final read today. Everything is good to go. Got a clean bill of health. They still don't know what it was, but it's all good that whatever it was is gone, and I'm good to go. Got in a couple submissions this week because I'm now officially on summer break from school until the 25th, and I have 2 classes that day? I have 2 classes that day. I'm going to have 2 classes on Monday, 1 class on Tuesday, 2 classes on Wednesday, and then my Monday, Wednesday schedule. And then, of course, my online class. So 4 classes, pretty freaking awesome. I also had an audition a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, for a principal role. Miss Moon in the house, hello, for a local casino commercial. It was a very interesting audition. I jump in. I've got all the energy because they said, "Hey, we want lots of energy." So the role read for was a male, 50 to 55, average build, average looks, right? So I do the audition. Well, before the audition starts, I recognize 2 people because the casting room pops up for a second on the Zoom meeting, right? And I'm over in the corner, and there's 2 guys I know in the casting room. All right, I'm like, all right, cool, this is cool. They're not the casting directors. They're the people that bring in talent, right? So I'm like, all right, well, I got that going for me, so that's a good thing. So I do the audition, and then about an hour later, well, as soon as it was over, both of them hit me up, was like, great audition, bro. You brought the energy, it was phenomenal, blah blah blah. And then about an hour later, one of them calls me and says, "Hey, bro, sorry, but," and this is what casting said, "There's no way he can play a 50-year-old. He's too attractive and fit." I think it's the 3rd time that has happened. It's not cool. I have good genes, man. What do you want me to do? Good genes. So maybe they'll, maybe I'll get a smaller role in the schedule on their commercial, and it's local, and it's during my break. So it's like, hey, make a couple extra bucks, pocket a couple $100. It's all mine. I don't have to go through my agents anymore. That'd be nice, right? Well, I'm just chilling, doing nothing, trying to work on content to drop here on this channel for you guys for your entertainment. Well, have any of you guys seen the TV series Friends? There's an alarm going off. So if you have seen the TV series Friends, there's a character named Joey, and he's an actor. Well, in one of the episodes, Joey, does a photo shoot and doesn't realize. I mean, basically sells his look, his photo, so that they can use it for things for advertising. Well, I did that with the VA. I did a photo shoot about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. One of the first gigs I had when I got here, and a friend of mine just happened to be on the VA website, and I forget where she's at. I think she's in like North Dakota or someplace. And my picture pops up on there, and it's for the bipolar blah 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 thing. And I'm like, man, I just got Joeyed because Joey face was on an STD sign. Do you have STDs? Blah 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 blah. And now I'm the bipolar guy at the VA. So that's hilarious. You got to be careful what you sign when you hit those contracts because you never know what they're going to use your likeness for. So, yeah, so I'm now the bipolar guy on the VA website. It was awesome just to be part of the VA's photo shoot. It was an honor to represent the VA and represent the Air Force and the military for that. It's just hilarious that now my picture is with the bipolar and the best part is that they probably have posters somewhere at some VA center where it's me standing there with my arms crossed. Do you have bipolar? Man, that's hilarious. All right, guys, got through that first section nice and easy. Happy August 1st. I start, like I said, I got 24 more days of vacation. I'm trying to book gigs, work on content. I got an idea of something I want to start shooting on Monday. Something I've been working on for quite some time. I was hoping to have a better camera for it, but I'm going to go ahead and use my iPhone 16 and get it done because it's a pretty decent camera on this iPhone 16 if you haven't used it yet. All right, guys, what's everyone sipping on? I'm actually having coffee right now because I didn't finish my third coffee. So I'm going to have it now because I don't mind cold black coffee. I think it's delicious. And I'm almost finished with it. Yeah. All right, guys, on to the first named segment of the show, the social media segment, because we're not just here on YouTube every Friday, 5 p.m. live. Oh, no. We're all over the interwebs. You can find us over on X, formerly known as Twitter, at TJWIMZ. You can find us Instagram, also at TJWIMZ, and Facebook and LinkedIn at TJWIMBS as in bullshit or bullshiza. And you can head over to IMDb, the Internet Movie Database. Bro, there's over 12 million actors on there. Almost every single film that's ever been made, TV show, there's so much stuff on there. You can look almost anything up. It's crazy. I'm even on there at imdb.me/TJWIMBS as in bullshit or bullshiza. And IMDb is where I get most of my movie news. Oh, so that photo, if you guys want to see that photo, I'm going to put it up on Facebook and probably Instagram this weekend. But right now it's only up on X. Big red and water on iced coffee. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I love me some iced coffee. Love me some iced coffee. So I'll get that picture up there. But if you're on X, you can check it out now. So, Dad, you're on X. You can check that out now. And if you don't have an X account, I highly recommend it. Free speech, man. Get up on there, and you don't even have to like jump in and talk. Just get on there and find out what you're into, and it's going to be everywhere. Whatever it is that you do right now. NFL is hot on there. That's where I'm getting all my inside NFL information. Ooh. Because if you follow the right people, you learn a lot about something you're really into. It's pretty cool. I dig it very, very much. So new videos up on X as usual. I always have not always, but I try to have my breakfast video. I pop up in there every morning, just giving a shout out. Christ is King. And saying a good morning to everyone out there on X. X is a really tight knit community. I think everybody's. That's one of the things I really like about X. So, but yeah, I'll definitely try to get that picture up on Instagram and Facebook this weekend. We have one new subscriber from X. So we're at 444 triple fours. That's right. IMDb numbers for Acting are down. IMDb numbers for the show, thanks to you guys, are up. We have an up, we have a down, but we have no music. It's all good. In my head, there's always music playing. All right, guys, sip on them. Get those iced coffees. Get those big reds, those waters. Mm, sip, sip, sip. On to the next segment. TJ's Hollywood Seconds. You may have heard this before, but I'm gonna tell you again. All right, guys, let's get the glasses going so I can read. All right, the first look at the new Spider-Man costume is up on the interwebs. If you want to go check that out, looking pretty neat. Got a little bit of upgrades on that little bad boy right there. War of the Worlds starring Ice Cube dropped on Prime July 30th. Forgot to tell you guys about that last week. My apologies. And the first poster for Coyote versus Acme is out. It looks funny as funny as all get out. And that movie will drop 8/28/26. The Conjuring has a new trailer, and it drops September 15th and September 5th in theaters. And from what I understand, this is going to be the last Conjuring. And HBO Max or HBO or whatever it's called now, new Game of Thrones spinoff poster for Snow. It's got a picture of him. One side is his face, the other side is a wolf. That's pretty cool. More Game of Thrones. Yeah, House of Dragons getting ready to drop. Season 3, Snow's getting ready to drop. Oh shit, I'm so excited. So excited. I want to see prequels. That's what I want. That's what I would like to see as a fan. NFL started yesterday, Hall of Fame game, and the Chargers beat the who were they playing? Man, the game was so bad. I forgot who they were playing. But yeah, they beat it was like 24-6 or something like that. It was not Lions. That's who it was. It was sad because I was like the last 2 years, Lions have been dope. But it's preseason, man. It's gonna happen. But the NFL is back on TV, guys. So we're going to be talking a lot of football. And right now, though, it's the O's, and they are better than six whole teams in Major League Baseball, but they're still dead last in their division. Hey, guys, I always throw this out there. If you guys are ever out my way, if you ever, and even if you're not my way, if you're out in Surprise, Arizona, head over to City Church on a Sunday. They now have two, count them, two services, a 9 a.m. and a 10:45. If you want to roll with me, we can worship together. Let me know. Pick a time and we can go because either time is good for me. I might even hit both services. You never know. Like go to the first one, roll out for a little bit, come back in, hit the next one. I don't know, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. My church is just growing like crazy. Yeah, come out if you're in Phoenix area, or if you're just in Surprise, City Church, Sundays, 2 services. What's on TV? What am I watching? Dexter, the new season of Dexter Resurrection is absolutely phenomenal. I just finished episode, I think three episodes. It's 3 or 4 episodes that have come out so far. Really, really happy about it, man. Just really good acting, phenomenal actors, man. They are bringing in some really, really heavy hitters on this show, and yeah, it's really good. I highly recommend it. If you are a fan of the original Dexter, and you would like to see them make up for the last 2 spinoffs, check out Dexter Resurrection. Very good. He's back to playing the character exactly the way he did originally. It's got the same beats, it's got the same flow. It's very, very good. Very, very good. And of course, I'm watching the show that I'm addicted to, the one I watch with my wife as much as I can. We also watch Dexter together, but Love Island UK. It's been the weirdest season. This is season 12. It's been like this season doesn't even make sense. They've done so much stuff to these guys. It's just the thing that the producers do to these poor kids. It's hilarious and it warms my heart. I love watching them get tortured. It's fantastic, and just listen to people with a UK accent is just magical. And apparently, since they brought one American on there, everyone in the UK now loves this one American girl because she's so straightforward and blunt. Meanwhile, everybody in America is just calling her a bitch. That shit is funny. All right, guys. One last sip of the potion. I think I got one sip left of my coffee. Well, I consider iced coffee now. It's cold coffee. Mm, room temp coffee. That's what that is. Mm-mm-mm. Got my water. Gotta have it. Drink at least a gallon a day. You gotta have it. So good for you. This week in film school, final week of summer. I took 7 credits. I have a science class, a lab, and my communications class. The sorry, the science class and the lab class are official. Boom, boom, both A's. I've officially got out of that class. I think it was a 95 in one and a 94.7 in the other. And then the comm class is done. Finished my final, which was just a video of a speech. That's all I had left. And I honestly, I think the final grade's not out yet, but I'm pretty sure I think I've got a 97.9 or something crazy in that class, something crazy high. And I probably would have got 100%, but I couldn't get that document to reload. And I was like, there's no way I'm rewriting this because I was like, you know what? I'll still get an A. I'm not worried about it. But legit, I probably could have got a 100% in my communications class. And that is just mind blowing. So it's looked like it's not completely official right now, but looking like 3 A's again. 3 A's again, yeah. 3 A's. So hopefully my GPA is gonna really, really jump up there. It was a 369 at the beginning of the semester. Thank you, Mom. And so we'll see. 3 classes, 3 A's. We'll see how my GPA jumps on that one. And then boom, like I said, I've got 24 more days of vacation. I'm gonna be creating content, looking for gigs, trying to get on this commercial. And then I start my fourth straight semester of school. Got 4 classes. I got my computer class. I've got my script class. I've got Cinema 2 with one of my favorite teachers from my Cinema 1 class. The guy is awesome. He studied at USC. He's just incredibly passionate about film. He's also a director in stage theater. So I'm just like, this dude, and he like when he talks about a movie, he's very, very passionate about it. So I really like that guy. So I'm looking forward to Cinema 2. And then my other class, the art of storytelling. How dope is that? I'm going to have a class, the art of storytelling. Yeah, it's just going to help me write my scripts. So having an art of storytelling with script writing at the same time, I thought was a good idea. So yeah, I'm very excited. It's going to be my first time taking 12 credits. So I'm looking forward to it. Very excited. Oh, guys, I forgot the top 5 movie box office. We're doing it. I don't care if I skipped it. We're going over it because I wrote it down, so we have to do it. All right. And at number 5, Smurfs has made 26 million. And at number 4, Jurassic World, has made 307 million. And the new one that just dropped this weekend, a horror film, which looks pretty dope, it's got a very high score on Rotten Tomatoes, is Together. It's made 2.6 million. Superman has made 300 million, so now it's no longer a bust. It looks like it's going to be making some bucks. And Fantastic Four debuts at number 1 with $151 million. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm going to give thanks, and then we'll do our final outs. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Be safe out there. It's still summertime, so watch out for them crazy ass drivers. Stay defensive. Keep your head on that swivel like you're playing linebacker. And I will see you guys next week. Same YouTube channel, same YouTube time. But right now, I'm out this way.